Welcome, all my fellow Redskin brethren and sistren. I am your man and resident Redskins fan, Lou. Thank you for joining me here on the Redskins Rapid React. Quickly on the R3. Very frustrating opening game of the season for the Washington Redskins. One thing we know for sure, the defense is going to be better this year, but the more things change, the more things stay the same. We still don't get any pressure on the quarterback. And the only way that we do that is by blitzing. And I thought that defensive coordinator Greg Minuski actually did a really good job of mixing up coverages and blitzing and getting after Carson Wentz. And we just simply couldn't get him down. And that, give credit to Carson Wentz. That's part of what makes him a special quarterback, is his ability to extend plays and make big plays off schedule. And he hurt us on the first touchdown of the game. He hurt us late in the game with the pass to Ertz, when we came with an all-out blitz and Zach Brown came scot-free and we allowed him to Tony Romo us out the back door. So hats off to the Eagles for getting it done. We talked about the Eagles creating turnovers in the preseason and how we thought maybe that was a little bit of a facade and a little bit of a front. They created turnovers in this game, and to me, it was a game of missed opportunities for the Redskins. Really, both teams. If you look at it from the Eagles' perspective, should have had a pick on the first possession of the game. Kirk Cousins threw it to the linebacker, and he just can't catch. And then later on in the game, they got their speedster, Torrey Smith, beating Josh Norman deep. And I think he thought he was going to have help to the inside. He didn't. It doesn't matter. If that ball's on the money, it's probably a touchdown. They missed some opportunities, but we missed opportunities more than they did, and it affected us more in this game. We made more mistakes than they did, and that's why they come away with the victory. Our worst fears were confirmed in this game, which was the slow start in the preseason and that this offense isn't going to be as productive, and we're going to miss Pierre, we're going to miss Deshaun. All of that was confirmed in this game. And then you put a little bit of an extra caveat on top. This offensive line that we saw struggle in the preseason, they're not very good right now. Morgan Moses was abused in this game. Trent Williams had his struggles. We saw Sean Laval absolutely whiff. Luckily, Kirk didn't fumble that one when he got smoked by Timmy Jernigan. Just a whiff job there by Laval. We struggled to protect. He was under siege all game long. And I got to give hats off to Kirk just for using his legs. We've been killing Kirk this entire time for not using his legs and not being a guy that extended plays. Well, he extended out of necessity in this game. He used his legs to pick up first downs. Otherwise, it would have been a lot worse on the offensive side of the football. If not for the defense early in this game, creating turnovers and keeping us in this game, we would have got our asses whooped and got blown out in this game. But the defense, like I said, much improved unit, was able to create some turnovers and really give us an opportunity early. Jamison Crowder with a fumble. We made mistakes, too many to win a football game against an Eagles team that came out and was prepared and ready to try to get a W on the road against a team that had beaten them 5 games in a row. Kirk fumbles the football early again. A lot of pressure coming off that right side. Morgan Moses struggled. Great play by Fletcher Cox to strip that football free. Yes, we got jobbed at the end of the game. That was not a fumble. That was an incomplete pass. Doesn't matter. I never felt confident that we were going to score on that final possession and beat the Eagles, but you never know what would have happened there. I would have loved to have seen us get an opportunity to have that football back, because we deserve to have it back, because that wasn't a fumble. But again, I had zero confidence that we were going to move the football down the field and score. We hadn't done it all day. That interception by Kirk in the red zone was a backbreaker. It was a momentum changer. It felt like the Dallas game, where you feel like you've got an opportunity to maybe get control of this game, take the lead for sure on a field goal, if nothing else. If he puts that ball on the money, Jamison Crowder walks into the end zone. But again, pressure in his face. He rushed the throw. And for all of the people that think that Kirk doesn't deserve the money, it's plays like those, it's opportunities that he missed in this game to really hurt the Eagles when they came with pressure, which is what those people point to and say Kirk doesn't get it done in pressure-packed situations. I look at it like this. There were opportunities galore in this game. Josh Norman dropped an interception. The very next play, Carson Wentz breaks 19 tackles and throws the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. Bottom line is, we had opportunities in this game. We didn't take advantage of them. Fuller had an outstanding game. He dropped an interception as well. Look, we had opportunities in this game. We didn't take advantage. And because of that, we end up on the short end of the stick, 30-17. There's so much to comb over in this game. So I can't wait till Tuesday and the Redskins report live to really dive into everything that took place in this game. I can tell you this much. Kirk Cousins is more of a leader. Trent Williams gives up a free hitter off the edge. Kirk is able to escape and find Brian Quick for a first down, and he gets into Trent's ass. So that lets me know that he is definitely taking more of a leadership role with no Pierre and Deshaun on the football team. But that being said, Terrell Pryor with more drops in this game. He had a big game, but he had some drops, some big ones at that. We're going to miss those guys, and our offense is not, I repeat, not the same right now. It ultimately may get back to that point, but we were out of sync. We were out of sorts, and the Eagles up front whooped our ass in terms of the line of scrimmage. They dominated our offensive line, and what you have to show for it is 10 whole points by this Redskins offense. If not for the Kerrigan pick six, we don't have 17 points in this game. We only come away with 10 offensive points. And it took a heroic effort by CT to get that catch and run to get on the board, or maybe that's a field goal as well. Again, you don't know. Can't say for sure, but one thing is for certain. This could be a long season if we don't pick it up offensively, and it's not going to get easier next week. Now that Aaron Donald has reported, he'll probably play next week. And if he's able to come in fresh and do what the Eagles did to us up front, it could be another long week for the Redskins offensively versus the Rams on the road next week. So that's a must-win game, basically. If you look at it, got to have it. Can't go 0-2 coming back home for a Sunday night game versus the Raiders. But like I said, a lot to discuss on Tuesday. We'll do it then. A very disappointing effort for the Redskins. A big win for the Eagles. We'll see how good the Eagles are. I didn't think the Eagles were that good in this game, but we weren't good either. It was the better of the two worst teams in this game, and I think the Eagles came away with the victory. I wasn't that impressed with what I saw from them. Carson Wentz is legit. He's the real deal. But their run game stinks. I thought defensively we had some opportunities, and we just didn't take advantage. They came after us, and there were opportunities. Guys were open, and Kirk just was high. We had drops. So, I mean, it is what it is. The Eagles came out, and they took this game from us, and hats off to them as they break that 5-game losing streak to the Redskins and get a big win on the road in the division, 30-17. I am a Redskins fan, etched in burgundy and gold. My Redskins spirit will never die. Redskins spirit will never fold until we meet again. Hail to our beloved Redskins. We dropped to 0-1 on the season, and it was ugly. And we'll discuss it on Tuesday. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.